Yeah, man. So we living nice today, man. What y'all want to get into? Oh, actually, intros. What's going on?
But yeah, it's your boy Guttzy Guttz. Follow me, The Guttzy Show. Thank you for getting me to 1,000. Took you guys long enough. No offense. But go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to all of our YouTube channels. Make sure you do all that like, comment stuff. Bro, I've been having a hectic week. I'm not even gonna lie. My shit's been whack, bro. I've been dealing with obviously everybody knows RIP Debby. We lost a really close one. I don't care what anybody says. That was my homie. I'm linking her. She's linking me. I've helped her out in a situation behind the scenes. I don't have to show anything in front of you guys because that's just my homie. But that last one, and then just family. I'm going through my aunt's gonna die, and she's just been in the hospital.
Damn.
They told her she had 2 days, and she's been going on for 5 days now. So it's just everybody in the family has just been going through that too, right? So it's just been
man. Sorry to hear that, bro.
Yo. Yeah, but I'm not one to go on the ground and be oh yeah, I'm sad and blah 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 blah. The Debby thing definitely upset me, and I think that's more so I don't care for people to know my personal business.
Yeah.
But everybody, I don't know if everybody knows, but I was just close with Debby, and it just bothered me seeing that because I was just talking to her maybe last week trying to get her into a music video. So it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Anytime she, not to put out her personal business, but anytime she needed anything, she needed help, she would message me. So I would it didn't seem I know what the reports are going, but it didn't seem like she was in a hard place or in a down place or anything like that. She seemed uplifted. She, I always message her, yo, you good? Yeah, I'm good, family. I'm just here. What are you saying? You doing the pod? Oh, I got a forward back for you and Gucci, fam. Just with that energy is just I'm gonna miss that, bro. I'm really gonna miss that of her.
Yeah.
But yeah,
man. Shit, man. I'm sorry to hear, man. Yeah. Well, besides the fact that the stuff that we all know, the stuff that you're going through personally, man. Mental health as well, fam.
Facts. Super facts. Make sure you guys go check up on any and everybody that you care about, bro. If you care about them, you don't know what could happen where they're just gone like that, bro. They're here today, gone tomorrow. So just make sure, check up on all your peoples. It might not even be a mental health thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just life. Life has a way of just taking the people that are close to you when you don't even know it. Yeah. So just in general, just appreciate some of the people that are close to you. You know what I'm saying? And
facts.
Yeah, that's, just everybody let's be just more loving and caring and stop pointing the fingers at people. Definitely stop doing that. Let's stop pointing the fingers and let's try and find a solution.
Yeah. You got any more shout outs or any shout outs before we get into this?
No. Shout out Debby. Shout out Debby Gang for life, man. Yeah. Debby Gang for life. That's
Debby
it.
Gang for life. Gucci Gang, talk to us.
Gang. Yo, first of all, I want to shout out to the supporters, man. You know what I mean? You guys are gang rocking with us. You know what I mean? What episode is we at right now?
246.
246, man. You know what I mean?
Big ups.
And I have to say, yo, RIP to Debby, man. Holy, that's crazy, man. Wow, I never even thought that would happen. You know what I mean? It's crazy because I feel bad because she was hitting me up in my DM and I wasn't really replying like that because she gets sometimes Debby gets overwhelming she has all this energy. You know what I mean? So she's an amazing person. You know what I mean? I like her. You know what I mean? We always. I helped her out too, everything, you know what I mean? She likes my vibe. We always talk to her whenever she wants to, FaceTime me. Yeah, but, she tried to call me too quick, early. I was sometimes I have to kind of ignore it. But I feel bad because, I wasn't really paying attention, at these times, because she was trying to, but, honestly, I have to say RIP and condolence to her family and everybody that loves her, fam, because, we lost a legend and... Wow, I'm surprised, bro, because a lot of people hit me up in my DM that day and said, yo, Debby passed away, but I'm not trying to look at it. I'm not trying to even look at it. When people say that, I see it popped up, but it's I'm not even gonna take it into. I got a phone call from Guttz, and he's like, yo, did you hear what's going on? I'm like, holy, for real? This is for real? He's like, yeah. I'm like, holy, this is mad, but. I mean, Toronto, we lost a legend. We just gotta help each other more, man, and motivate each other more, man. Fuck, man. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody just rocking with the whole team, man. You already know it's your boy Gucci Gang.
Yeah, man. And listen, man, we can get into it right away, you know, like, and the people who support us and watch our show, they already know who they are, you know, the Cubicle gang and all the listeners and all that.
Yeah, saw the audio.
Yeah, man. But let's get straight into it, even like with Debby, because like, you know, condolences to Debby, condolences to her family and her friends who were around to at least like, you know her more personally, and like we've gotten to interact with her and get to know her. You know, we met her through content and got to know her personally more. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I feel like even with myself, there's enough times I'm there walking down Yonge Street, like on my way home and stuff. I'm seeing her in front of McDonald's, wilding and stuff like that, numerous times, and I've never made it like
take the phone and film her. Or anything
I don't
like
even
that.
make myself seen, fam. Like, to be honest, and like. I understand where everybody's coming from right now. Where like, yo, you know, there's not much we could have done. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah, like, you could try to help. You can try to like say, you know, let me send you a change. All these different types of things, right? But when it comes to like people who are dealing with addiction, mental health, different things like that, one, they need the help that we're just not experts in. And then when it comes to addiction, there's like that will themselves.
You gotta want to do it, because even, I don't know if you remember, I'm pretty sure you remember the interview that we had with her.
I posted that main clip.
That clip where we were talking about it, and I was like, yo, fam, like, would you go to rehab? And she just said she just wasn't ready for all that just yet, right? Yeah. So it's just like, it's something you gotta have within yourself. And it's another thing too, like, you can't put blame on yourself when these situations happen. That's gonna put you in a depression. Yeah. That's gonna put you in a position like, fuck, what if I reached out more? What could I have done if I answered the phone? Like, yes, what if? But like, you don't even know like if I would have changed anything. I have a lot of those what ifs in life. Believe me, I've lost a lot of people close to me where they called me and I was like, what if I told them come to me? Or you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Things would have been different that night. So you can't put the blame on anybody, the bloggers, anybody. And that's another thing too. Like, I hear people saying like, yo, it's Six Buzz's fault. It's Keep Six Solid. It's our fault. How? We're not Debbie's parents. And I know a lot of people are like, if you do know the situation, that's not my place to talk about her situation, but we're not Debbie's parents. We're not parenting her. Yeah. And yes, there is only so much you can do as a parent, but those are the first people you gotta blame. People gotta stop blaming Six Buzz and different bloggers and social media. No, motherfuckers, we gotta go to the root of it. Mm-hmm. Who made these kids? Who raised these kids?
Yeah. That's even in the interview, you guys discussed her relationship that she had with her dad. The first thing, like, it was a reflex action. He's a waste. That's the first thing that came out of her mouth, like, without even thinking. You know what I'm saying? So like, that relationship is obviously strained, and she's willing to like express that on camera.
But it just shows you right there. I don't know. It just bothered me because I seen a lot of people even taking advantage of it in their content. Like, they're putting out content about it. And it's just like, fam, you don't know Debbie. You've never met her. You never tried to help her. But all of a sudden you're putting out content and you're blaming people. And all these random people blaming people. It's just like, bro, let's take a step back. You guys weren't there. Like, why you guys have a mouth now that she died?
Yeah.
Where were you guys when she was going through this? I didn't see anybody trying to help. You guys were just in the comments. That's all you guys do is just talk. Where's the fucking action though?
Yeah. Well, there was a video that came out like right before she passed, with a gentleman that was speaking with her. And he was like, he got to a place where he had a sign saying, let me see if I can find it here on the thing here. Cause it was like, it became a viral video, right? And he had a sign saying, make me cry for $100, right?
Yeah.
And he was asking her different questions, just like interviewing her basically, right?
So one right there, the third one.
Yeah, here it is here. Let me please.
My whole fucking life, I'm at a point where I'm just fucking tired of everything, you know what I mean? I've never had nobody there for me. They just fucking kicked me out on the streets.
People know you online.
Yeah, but they might know me, but you think they really fuck with me? And now I get told to fucking end my life almost every fucking single day.
Are you good with like money and stuff?
I'm broke. I just have 0 cents to my fucking name, fam.
How about getting a job? Is it difficult?
Because of face tats. People don't want to hire people with tats on their face and shit, you know?
A lot of people are going to see this.
Right. And at the end of it, like, she asks for money and like he gives her some money and stuff like that. But like the picture that's all over the blogs, is like the picture with her with mad stacks and stuff like that. Like it just shows two different sides of like the social media her and then the real her. Like, you know, the one that I see when I'm walking down Yonge Street, like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll be on Yonge Street sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, holy, like she's wilding in front of the McDonald's. And I feel a little bit guilty, but then I had to kind of pull myself back, and that's why I brought that up to y'all. Like, we can't feel guilty, because sometimes I say, yo, maybe I should go say what's up, but I literally go across the street because I know people already have the phone out with her by herself. Now, if I pull up on her and she's like, yo, go on Friday, double phones.
More phones, it's more things, it's more attention, it's more, oh, look what Friday is doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yeah, but what's the root to that, though?
The fan base. It's the people. The people want to see. The people want to see a negative action. If Debbie's out there doing positive shit, people are not going to tune in. But because Debbie is going to give you some sort of viral moment, you're going to be one of the first ones to be filming that, the first one to post it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want 6 months to post it. Post this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just wants that moment now, and she's going to give you a moment. But at the end of the day, she's still a real person. Like that's what people break down. And even something that they said in that's a lot deeper that nobody's even taking in. What about the shelter systems?
Yeah.
All the different homes that she was in and out of. That system's fucked up as it is, but nobody's talking about that. How come none of those shelter systems are kicking her out? How are you not helping her? You know she has an issue.
Well, here's what happens now. Remember, there was a GoFundMe that was going out. You know, I mean, salute to Six Buzz. I think they're the ones who first started the GoFundMe. No, I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But like, they had the people were doing a GoFundMe, and then everybody was like, no, chill. The city's gonna handle it. So now y'all step in.
Now you guys are stepping. That's the problem. Same thing with George Floyd. Same, like, I don't know if it's an urban thing, but I know you hate that word, but
it's whatever.
It's just a situation where it's just like, why does somebody have to die for us to actually stand up and take action? Yeah, we were and it's no fault to you. I know me and Guttzy were trying our best to do whatever we could. We have our own lives. Like, I have fucking 2 kids I got to deal with. I have the show, this and that and the third. There's other things that I got to deal with. If I could reach out to Debbie any way I could, I'm going to try and do that. That's anybody that I rock with. I'm going to try and help you any way I can in my needs of whatever I can help you with. Yeah. But it's like, what about these systems that are getting millions of dollars? How come you couldn't help her before? Yeah. You seen her, just like she said, she was in and out of certain spots. Where was the help then? Yeah. Why are you blaming the blogs? Blogs are there for entertainment purposes. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Yes, we're all to blame. If we've ever posted her in any way of doing any fuckery, you've liked it, whatever, you're all to blame. Yeah. Yes, if you've done that, you're to blame. But at the end of the day, what about the bigger issues here? Like, why are you guys blaming the blogs? The parents and the fucking systems that she was in and out of, why are no one saying anything about that?
Yeah, well, this is what we're here for.
Like, it makes no sense to me. You guys have, I know about the homeless shelters and all that shit. You guys have people in and out of them dying, and you're not helping them. No one's getting help. Show me the stats where people are going into, not even just homeless shelters, what do you call it when you get kicked out of your foster care and stuff? Yeah, show me the stats where it's showing you that kids have benefited from going through foster care and all these systems. Like,
it's almost like they want you to like hold her hand and take her out to her situation. Like, yes, we can't just do that. Like, we're gonna show her the way. Like, basically, even me, like, when she's telling me she's doing this, I'll be like, yo, chill, Debbie, don't do that. Like, you don't need to do that drug. Like, chill. Like, I'll be like, talking to her, like, don't do that. And then even if she asks me, yo, Guttzy, could you send me money for Uber? All right, I got you. Guttzy, I'm hungry. I got you, but I'm not gonna take someone's hand and go look for her and, you know, like, to really get her out of the situation. I'm gonna do what I can, as much as I can. But you can't blame the bloggers and the people saying, yo, it's our fault, when you don't even know what we're doing. We're helping, but, you know what I mean? You don't see that. You just seen where we're posting. You know what I mean? We're just vibing. That's our friend. But then it's like, it's a friend. You could post your friend. But you know what I'm trying to say?
Sorry to cut you, but then if you start posting that shit, they get at you. Yeah. Yo, they get at people when they go to the homeless shelters and they're giving out, oh, you know, what did they say to those kind of people? Like, did they do that?
Oh, you're pandering.
Yeah, you're pandering to the people, them. And it's like, oh, look, you're showing, like, but it's like, I don't know, fam.
Okay, here's the thing, right? You guys got to understand, like, the shelter system is one thing, and there's all these different things, right? I don't feel because like when we posted, like did a news story, we all did news stories on it, right? And we've all had our share of comments that we've seen that they even literally blamed us, right? But I feel there's a difference between us and like maybe the blogs, the quote unquote monster blogs that they're talking about, right? Because the blogs are just reposting what's being sent to them, right? So if Debbie's wilding out downtown, or if somebody pulls a phone out and wants to ask her some questions and then send that to the blogs, that's one thing, right? They try to catch her at her worst moments. But when it came to us, we made like content where it wasn't like, oh, let's just try to catch her and get a moment. Like, no, come and have a conversation with us.
Facts.
I don't think anybody, with the exception of a few others, you know, Everyday Toronto, a few other like platforms,
Blog Talk TV,
like had a set and had a conversation and try to get into her mind. So when people tell me that shit, like or tell us that shit in the comments, I don't feel like any like, yo, what the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, y'all don't even know what you're talking about. We good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe you might be wanting to get at some of these other guys, and I'm not trying to call any names or anything, but if you just repost her in her craziest moments and they're like, okay, let me see if we can get some clicks, that wasn't us, fam.
Nah, we're just getting to know her. And the thing is, it's not like we're forcing her to come. She wanted to come. She loved the vibe. She loves us.
If you look at any Debby content that we've ever posted on any of our separate pages, and even like on the We Love Hip Hop page and stuff like that, it's content that we made with her.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, somebody sent us. People don't even send us videos like that. Like that's not even in the DMs when I go
to make fun of her. Nothing like that. Nah, we're getting to know her as a person. And like, we're asking her dope question. And she wanted to come. She loved the vibe.
We're asking her opinions, fam.
Like she loves the vibe and everything. So it's like, you can't really knock us. Like, come on. Like she rates us, fam. That's why she wanted to come and do the podcast with us, fam. Whether she's getting interviewed or she's podding or being a host.
Yeah, and here's the crazy thing. When we did that, people got mad at us. Why the fuck you bringing her in?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Everybody in the city, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
The first time.
Why the fuck she get a voice? Why not?
Instead of me as an artist. You guys are distant. Yeah, I got people...
A lot of the same people.
I got people
probably
kicking off with me for having Debby before them get an interview.
Exactly.
Don't even want to. People unfollowing me. People unfollowing me just because Debby got an interview before them.
Talk the ting.
And it's not even like that.
You know
what I'm saying?
Look at the questions that we, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were asking her some weird questions. Like asking her, like, stops, like other words he could use in the N-word, asking her about her tattoos, asking her about her music, why she's doing the stuff that she's doing. We're not like entertaining the fuck.
You guys had an uncomfortable conversation. Not to interrupt you. You guys had an uncomfortable conversation about addiction, fam. Like you were pressing the issue, bro. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, hey, why don't you stop? And then you got off of it. Like you're like, well, come on. I was like, yo, Guttzy, you're going hard.
You want to talk about like even that? Like, you know, like I just chill. Like, but it was a situation where it was just like, yo, I wanted to figure out who this person was, why they were doing the things that they were doing. Like I've never met her until that actual. I probably seen her a couple of times, but I've never actually met her and got to talk to her until that interview. And I think why it bothers me too, I've interviewed a lot of people, but I've never gained like a friendship from like a lot of people interviewing them. That was like a genuine friendship what I've built with her, fam. Like it was weird. Any way she could help me, she helped me. Any way I could help her, I helped her. Like she checked for me. Yo, Guttz, you're good. Like that. It's just
riding for you, fam.
It's just. I don't know, bro. It hurts. Like I know people don't like her saying whatever, and I understand all that other stuff, but she's still a human being. She's still a person, and more than anything, that's why it bugs. I just think because like I just genuinely know her, and just got to meet her and understand everything. Is just that one hurt, man.
Yeah, man.
I never sorry to cut you. Like I never had somebody like that. Like somebody that I interviewed that just passed away like that. Like that's crazy, fam.
Yeah.
Almost a year. I think we interviewed her in December.
Yeah, remember she got it twice. She came
back for Uncut. Yeah, I think she's one of the only people that came back twice.
I remember when I was hosting, she came through. Whatever the case is, like she's cool. Dope. Like you know, like it's crazy to me. I don't know, man. And people gotta like stop hitting me up on some other things, bro. I'm not gonna mention it, but you know, like Debby was just a brethren and it was cool. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
that whole stuff was a joke thing. That we were doing.
And like, you know what's funny? Bro. A lot of people, I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I don't know exactly who's hitting you up, But I know a lot of people who were mad at us having her on as content probably reposted her when she passed so that they can get clicks on their page.
Of course.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Try to show their connection to her in some kind of way or whatever, because that's the clicks for the day. And that's the sad part. You know what I mean? It becomes the clicks for the day. It's facts.
It's social media, fam.
You know what I'm saying? People don't really care.
But
fam.
you know what the problem is too, and we're probably gonna get into it a little bit later. For us, now we're experiencing it. We haven't, I don't know about you guys, but I've been kind of on a personal level. I haven't really lost anybody like that since I've been podcasting. So it's hard for me to come on here and have like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know people have died and stuff like that and it hurts. But I haven't had somebody that I actually met, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a little bit different now.
Yeah.
So like for us, when we hear all these people and they're like, oh, well, why you guys, there's dead people that we've lost and da-da-da-da-da. Now it bothers us because we're feeling it now because the person didn't get shot or anything, but they lost their life and people are saying stuff. So
with the RP shit.
Yeah.
It's true. She was sitting right in between both you guys. Right there, like. It's crazy. You never even know if she's probably in the room, but
yeah, man. R.I.P. to Alexis Matos, yo. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah, man. Like it's just crazy to even say that she's not around, fam. Like that's wild to me, bro.
You just want to hear her voice.
Yeah, fam. Yo, Guttzy, you're weak, like that's all. I just want to hear that one more time. Fuck, bro. Like that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Debs, man.
R.I.P.
Shit.
And the thing is, she goes away and comes back. And she's always coming back. Like she'll come off the IG, she would delete her. No, not delete her page, but she'll sell her page and make a new page. Like she'll go away, come back,
and her page be lit.
Yeah, she'll be lit again. Like,
30K in a second.
So it's like, holy fam. But yo, man, this is like we're talking about it more and more, like I'm feeling it more and more because like I see her sitting right between both you right now, like as we're talking, like for real, like she's just
got
like
to see the studio when it first opened.
Look up the definition of icon. She is a Toronto icon
for sure, bro.
Look up the definition. You can't hate on that, fam.
Yeah, man.